that sees only your divine presence in and through all of life. You are the only power without opposite. There is nothing else besides you. You encompass the earth, the solar and other starry systems and galaxies. You alone are God. To you I surrender always, and from you I draw my power. So now, my spirit rises with the spirit of life, and the sound of my voice echoes in the hearts of all men.
What is all that there is? God is all that life is. All our shades of what God is. All
warmly welcome to you all. This is Hour of Awakening and Empowerment. This program is brought to you by Ethereum Mission International, the Center for Spiritual Empowerment. You are tuned into Ansanfuah Radio, as well as Arabopa and Ethereum Radio. The purpose of this program is to awaken us to who and what we are. We come your way every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. right here on Ansanfuah, Ethereum, and Arabopa Radio. Make a date with us, and you will love it. Today on the show, we have Sister Abigail Ansanfuah Essel. She comes with a powerful topic, the journey to success. The journey to success. Hello, Abigail. You are listening to Hour of Awakening and Empowerment. Hello, Abigail.
Hello, Dorcas.
How are you doing?
I'm very well. Yourself?
I am blessed. Happy to have you on the show once more.
Happy to be here too.
Beautiful. I want to pick your brains on this happening in Ghana concerning the final year students. The SHS students, the vandalism, the examination, the hulabaloo, etc. What do you have to say?
I haven't really followed up with that story, so perhaps you could share some light on that, and then I can give my comments.
Great. The final year students are worried. Will I say worried? They are throwing tantrums. There are lots of disturbances. They are vandalizing their school, destroying properties, etc. Because allegedly they claim the examination was very difficult. They were not allowed to cheat in the examination. And so they are angry. And some of the teachers allegedly were teaching the students in the examination hall, and they have been arrested, etc. So I would like to know from you, what is your take on it? What do you think can be done? Or when you didn't know, but knowing this, what do you think might have prompted or caused this challenge?
Well, I think it's for examination, every student has expectations. And so once expectations come in, that means you're just positioning yourself for disappointment. And so that's a clear incident that probably happened. The students were hoping for maybe a set of questions. Like I mentioned, they had some expectations. And with their expectations, you can never meet all the expectations. And so they ended up being disappointed, and perhaps the reason why they are also retaliating the way that they are. Definitely, this is not the right way to demonstrate your displeasure in what has happened, but it just turns out that that's the way that they have chosen to display it. And so, like you're saying, if the authorities are taking actions to remedy the situation, and I think it's in the right direction.
Over to you, Abigail, as you take us through your topic, the journey to success.
Thank you, Dorcas. So good evening, listeners. I welcome you to Ethereum Mission, the Center for Spiritual Empowerment. My name is Abigail Ansanfuah Essel, as has been mentioned. Here in the Ethereum Mission, our vision is that of a unified world in which everyone is a catalyst that is activating and promoting the innate good in one another. So imagine a world in which the good in me is seeking to call for the good in you, and the good in you is equally seeking to call for the good in me. And that is the world that the Ethereum Mission is here to promote, heaven here on earth. So Ethereum Mission is located on the General Anchor Highway, next to the Guelph filling station, Sakaman. Our telephone numbers are 0264 177 633 and 0548 177 633. Now, these are also our WhatsApp numbers. And so if you want to receive our daily inspirational messages, you can equally reach us on these numbers. As well, these are also our mobile numbers, mobile money numbers. And so if you want to support the good work that you believe that we are doing in, you are welcome to send your contributions to these numbers as well. Now, Ethereum Mission is also located in Takrady at the Days Streets in Anaji Estate, and the phone number is 0561 166 330. Also, if you're in Kumasi, you are welcome to fellowship with us at the Derba Court Hotel in Adiembra, near Dr. Badu, behind Dr. Badu. And the telephone number is 0561 166 331. If you're also in the UK, Ethereum Mission is located at the 58 Orange Park Avenue, Mitcham, Surrey. The postcode is CR4 2DG, and the phone number to reach is 020 846 129. God bless you. So, delving right into my topic, the journey to success. The journey to success. Now, life in itself is a journey from childhood through to adolescence, all the way through to adulthood. Now, each phase comes with its own challenges. And also within each phase, what we desire most is for us to succeed. Now, with every human being, there's that internal drive within everyone for success, that internal drive for everyone to be successful at whatever they do. And so some want to succeed in their businesses, some want to succeed in their relationships with others, some also want to be successful in their spiritual life, where they get to experience heaven here on earth. And so everyone has one thing that they truly want to be successful in. However, this journey to success, it comes with its own difficulties and sacrifices. Now, although people want to enjoy success, not everyone is really willing to put in the work that is needed for you to succeed. Now, there are several reasons why people tend not to be successful or find it difficult to succeed. Now, one of the reasons is the fact that some people do not have any vision, so no vision. Now, while some completely have no vision, others do have their vision, but even their vision is not clear. They have no clear vision of a successful life or what a successful life to them looks like. And so they are unable to work towards achieving that dream or that vision. They don't have any direction for their success. A clear vision brings focus and direction. And hence we read in Proverbs 29 verse 18 that where there is no vision, the people perish. Another reason why people also find it difficult to succeed is the fact that most people tend to easily give up. They tend to easily give up. Some, due to the challenges that they go through, give up along the way and forget that the journey takes time. The journey to success takes time, and it is not achieved in a day. It takes time to yield results. The seed, for example, when planted in the soil, does not blossom to become a mighty tree the next day. The pregnant woman also takes time before they conceive. Another reason why people also find it difficult to succeed or that deters them from their success is the fact that some people have made their success dependent on others. Now, some people, based on the backgrounds that they come from, expect that their close relations who have probably made it should be the ones to push them towards their success. and hence they never seek to do anything for themselves. And then now they begin to put their expectations on other people. They begin to put their expectations of success on other people. Now, primarily, the reason why most people find it difficult to succeed, or most people do not succeed, is fear. Fear is the primary reason why people tend not to succeed. Now, fear has so many side effects, such as it drives low self-esteem in people, such that they do not even think it possible for them to achieve whatever they want to achieve. And so they find it even hard to believe in themselves, or even think it possible for them to make it. Now, fear also makes people come up with several excuses. Now, because they are afraid, they come up with excuses such as they have not received good education, they are too old, they are from poor families, and all these are attributed to fear. People are also afraid of the unknown, and so are unable to take risks. And this is all as a result of fear. We wonder if we will succeed in the new business venture that we are thinking about starting, or we will excel in the school that we are deciding to start. And so fear really is the primary reason for people not succeeding. Now, all these factors that I've mentioned and many more attribute the reasons why people find it difficult to succeed, or the reasons that deter people from success. So then, really, what is success? Now, to some, success is determined or is defined as the ability to fulfill their dreams and their visions. Now, usually these dreams and visions are centered on the acquisition of properties or material wealth, cars, buildings. And so to other people, one is determined to be successful when there's a recognizable and abundant possession of material things or acquisition. However, success is not measured in the abundance of the material things that one has. Success is measured in the abundance of the spiritual gifts that are benefiting others. And so in the Bible, it tells us in Matthew 16:26 that, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world, but to lose his own soul? Which is to say that being successful goes beyond material inheritance or acquisition. Success is not about what you have acquired. It is about what you do with what you have acquired. Success is not about what you have acquired, but it's about what you do with what you have acquired. That is to say that the money, the cars, all the material possessions that you have is while here on earth is nothing if the life that you live does not seek to grow your soul by expanding the good that you are, or by using these material wealth to expand the good that you are. Now, the acquisition of money is very important because really we are here to provide service, and the reward for service is money. So yes, it is very important that we make money. However, all the money that you acquire is not for you. It's not solely meant for you, but it is meant for you to expand the good that you are, which in turn would expand the spiritual being that you are. So now a typical example is the story of the Lions Club International, how the Lions Club International was formed. Now, the story tells us about how business leaders agreed to come together to use their wealth to address the betterment of the communities and the world as a whole. And so even their motto is "We serve." Now, the Lions Club was established in 1917, and as at date, till date, they are still heavily involved in programs such as site conservation, hearing conservation, environmental issues, international relations, and many other programs. And so that's a typical example of a group of people using their wealth to promote the good that they are. And so, true success is defined as doing what you enjoy doing that honors and promotes life. Now, this is a definition that I picked from our leader and guru, Brother Ishmael Tete. Success is defined as doing what you enjoy doing that honors you and promotes life. And so essentially, if what you are doing promotes life, it means that it has an impact in life, and that is success. And so therefore, in Matthew 6:33, we are told to seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all other things shall be added unto you. That is to say that spiritual success is really the ultimate. Now, as human beings, we all have 5 areas. That's our social lives, our spiritual lives, our physical lives, our psychological lives, and our financial lives. But the spiritual life is the ultimate. And now when your spiritual life is successful, in other words, when you're anchored in the knowledge that you are the true expression of God, all other areas also become successful. Now, this is because once your spiritual life is grounded, you will be able to use your innate virtues in your social interactions. And so even how you interact with people will be guided by your spiritual virtues. You'll be focused on caring for people, giving out when you can. And also, when your spiritual life is successful, your financial decisions are also centered on giving to support a good a church, your spiritual church, or a good cause that you believe in. Once your spiritual life is also successful, in other words, you even the kind of thoughts that you have are all pure. And so you realize that once spiritual success is attained, all the other areas are equally successful. And that is even how come we find that there are some people who do the opposite. They tend to gain a lot of material wealth, or they are so involved in the acquisition of material wealth such that they live their spiritual life, and they don't, even after the acquisition of their material wealth, they don't use it to support any good. And so you find that they are spending it on earthly pleasures. And so you find that such people are never really satisfied. They are never really satisfied. And that is also to say that spiritual success brings you satisfaction, and that is the ultimate. Besides, at the end of it all, the only true thing that you have left is your soul. And so success beyond the afterlife should be your key priority. Now, even when we look in nature, the success of the tree is determined by its ability to bear fruits. And so in Mark 11:12-14, we read of the story where Jesus even cursed the fig tree that was not producing fruits. This is to say that a person who does not bear spiritual fruits dies. And so success must expand the good that you are to equally benefit others. And so what do we need on this journey to success? What are the ingredients that we need for success? Now, the first thing that we need on this journey to start, well, first of all, is even for us to even start the journey. To start the journey now and avoid procrastination. Everything that you need is really available for your use, but it is important that you at least start the journey such that life pushes you. The resources and the knowledge will only come when you start and not before you start. Now, there's a popular German saying that says that begin to weave and God will provide a thread. And so regardless of whatever situation that you are in, make that conscious effort to start to be on the journey, or to thread the journey to be successful. Now, another thing that we also need on this journey of success after we've started is for us to have a clear vision and for us to set realistic goals. We need to set realistic goals. Now, the vision is a long-term destination, and the goals are basically the actions that will get you to achieve those visions. And so imagine going on a field trip. You decide to take a field trip. Will it make sense to just jump in the car without any preparations or without taking notes of the road signs and directions? Now, yes, it's even possible that you might find some interesting places when you just take on that journey with no directions. But then you realize that you'll just be going around in circles because you have no destination, you have no direction towards where you are going. And so you just be going around in circles. And so you see that it will be much better for you to probably lay out a map and set out a direction and know that this is where I am going to, so that your trip is a meaningful trip. And so it is important that while you start working towards success, you set the right vision and a goal, so that it will give you the sense of direction and purpose. Now, your vision that you set, it should be big enough to even scare you. Now, when your vision does not scare you, then you probably not dream. That means it's something that you could easily achieve. But your vision of success should probably even be so huge that it frightens you to some extent. And that is what will serve as the push that you need for you to achieve success. And so, Brother Ishmael Tete, our leader and founder, would say that if your vision does not inspire you, nobody's coercion can push you. That's to say that you need to have that internal vision. No one's vision of you or of your success is enough to push you, but yours. Another thing that we also need on this journey, or one thing that we need to take notes or an ingredient for success, is the fact that we need to be very resourceful. Be resourceful. Now, the journey to success is really a bumpy ride, and sometimes these obstacles, they are inevitable. I mean, they are bound to happen. You are bound to face some challenges, because just like the road, when you are going on the road, there are potholes, there are ups and downs, and that is how the journey to success also is. You therefore need to be resourceful, and by being resourceful, I mean you need to be very imaginative and creative. You need to be very imaginative and very creative. Most successful people have failed, but they were able to rise above their failures because they became very creative and imaginative on how else can I come up with this solution? How else can I come up with this solution? What are the different ways I can get this done in order to achieve that which I want to achieve? And so you need to be very, very resourceful. It is not all the time that things will go the way that you expect them to go. And so you need to also have a plan B, so that in an instance where one plan fails, you think outside the box and think of possible ways or other alternatives that you could possibly achieve that target that you have. And so even if you have to take this COVID period, you notice how creative that people have become. And so first it was just the nose mask, which was covering the nose, and then now there was a face shield, and people have been so creative to the point that now there's a blend of the nose mask and the face shield, and it's just one item. Someone has been creative enough to merge it because they've noticed that is what people seem to want at this point in time, and not have the nose mask and the shield separately. And so you need to be creative and think outside the box. All the resources that you really need has already been provided. And so know that whilst you have these resources, it is okay to fail. Now, once you fail, just know that it is okay to fail. You are not the first person to fail, neither would you be the last. But then people have been able to rise above their failures, and so can you. You certainly have no excuse not to rise above your failure. And this also leads us to the point that in order to be successful, you need to be consistent. You need to persevere. You need to work hard. Like I said, these obstacles are inevitable, but it does not give you the license to give up. Now, sometimes these challenges are so huge that, yes, truly, you feel like giving up or you feel like quitting. Stay steadfast and do not succumb to the idea of quitting. Pick a cue from those who run the marathon races. Now they set out to start, and despite the pain that some of them feel in their bodies, despite the tiredness, they still push on. And most of the times, they make sure that they complete what they have started. And so we can pick a cue from these people. Like I said, no, it's okay to fail. Now, once you fail, just know that it's life's way of giving you that opportunity for you to become better, for you to do things differently. And so, success requires perseverance. It requires consistency. It requires you to sacrifice your sleep even if you have to. So you need to even analyze what your current success characters are. What are your current success characters? Or the behaviors that you're even willing to pick up for you to succeed. Because success is a character. Success is a character. Is your success character depicting someone who is afraid of failure and hence not willing to take risk? Know that you create your own fears and hence you can equally overcome these fears. Now, as part of taking the journey to success, you also need to read success stories of other people that have made it. There's nothing really new under the sun. People have tried whatever idea that you are doing, but you need to know and read the ideas or the things that have been tried and failed so that it guides you on this journey to success, so that you don't end up repeating the same mistakes that other people have also done. If you take the success story of Alibaba, Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba. Now, this is a man that grew up in the poor communities in China. He failed his college entrance several times. He was denied jobs several times, but he rose above his failures. And now he's one of the richest men in China. Now, even if we come down to our own country, Ghana, the story of Joseph Ajipon Siao, the founder of Zoom Lion and Jaspon group of companies. When you listen to this man's story, it tells you of how this man grew up in a village. In fact, he grew up from a very poor family with lots of challenges. He even used to walk barefoot to school, and even at some point, because of lack of funds, he even had to stop schooling just to support his mom to sell books so that they could make income. Now, he basically didn't even have money to the point that sometimes he had to chew palm nuts and use the extract to use as his body lotion. That is how low he was, and that is how poor he was. But this man rose above that situation. He went through several challenges and rose above those challenges. He failed at a few attempts to start his businesses, but he persevered. He still went on. And so it's important for you to read several similar stories just to excite you and just to motivate you and know that you are not alone and that people that have all made it have all failed at one point in time. And you also learn from their stories. You can learn from stories such as Oprah Winfrey, Colonel Sanders, the founder of KFC. And even our very own brother Ishmael Tete here in Ethereum Mission also has a success story that depicts how he came up from nothing and now he is successful. And so it's important for you to read a lot about these journeys of other people so that it guides you also on your journey. When you read all these stories, then you know that, yes, surely what's really happened is that all these people started the journey to success. They had a vision when they started, they persevered, they were committed, they were passionate about what they were doing. And that is what drove them to success. And you also know that most of these people had to take risk. There's no rich man that has made it without taking risk. And so you also need to know it's important for us to take these risks. Now, also while on your journey, it's also important for you to sometimes take a step back, pause and analyze the milestones that you have achieved at a point in time, within a certain time frame, so that you are able to know what you did right, what you did wrong, what you can do better. And so it becomes like a learning process for you so that you avoid making or repeating certain mistakes that are likely to make you fail. And so I'll leave you with 2 spiritual tools that you can use on your journey to success. These are tools that The first tool is spiritual persona. Now, this is a tool that will allow you to identify your innate virtues, because even before you succeed, you need to know exactly what virtues you have and how can you use these virtues to succeed. And so a spiritual persona is that tool that will allow you to know what your strengths are, know what you are good at doing, and you can use that along your journey to success. And so it's just a simple procedure or process where you identify your dominant persona images. In other words, what is the most dominant character that you have? Are you the type that is caring? Are you the loving? Are you the giving type? Are you the generous type? You identify your strengths, what you are really, where your strength really lies. And now once you've been able to identify these, you can just probe further and come up with validating events. So you can give an example of a time when you were caring, as in when you gave someone money to buy food, or as in when you gave money to support someone's education. Once you have these validating events, you can just probe and find out what are you supposed to use these images for in order for you to succeed and promote life. And so you go into meditation and just find out, what am I supposed to use these images for? Or how am I supposed to use these images for me to achieve the success that I want? After you've done that, and then now you can also begin to probe and know, after you've achieved all these things, what really is the ultimate destination? What world do you want to experience? And so a simple probe could be, when the loving Spirit of God is fully glorified in me, what world do I see? And so you pause and you take a step back and know and have a clear vision of the world that you want to see, your success world. If you are successful, how does your world look like? And so you can do this for a few other traits, and combining them, you'll be able to know your grand vision. And that is what will guide you towards achieving success. Another tool, the second tool that I'm also leaving you with, is positive expectations. Positive expectation. Now, this is a tool that takes the expectations from others. That expectation that you have that someone is supposed to do something for you to succeed. It takes that expectation away from them and puts the expectations on yourself to know that whatever outcome that you achieve, whether you make it or whether you fail, is as a result of your own actions. And so it's a simple 3-step process where the first step is to set the highest good that you want to achieve for yourself. What is your highest vision, or what is the success story that you want to have? And so you set that highest success for yourself, or identify that success that you want for yourself. And the second step is you ask yourself, what do you need to do, or what do you need to be in order to achieve this target that you set out for yourself? And the final step is, now that you have identified what you want, your clear vision of success, and what you need to do to achieve this success, you connect you with the infinite universe, with the power within the universe, to know that yes, you are capable of achieving that success. And so an example could be, the first one would be, for let's say I want to be the CEO of my own company. And that will be the success that you want to achieve. And then the second step will be, what do I need to do? And then so you know that and you tell yourself that I expect me to identify my core strengths so that I'll be able to achieve that which I want to achieve. And I expect me to take other educational courses so that I'm more abreast with the area that I want to venture into. And then the last step is, one with that Spirit of God that I know, I expect Abigail, I expect Efia, or I expect me to do A, B, C, and D. And so it's just a simple 3-step process where you set the highest good for yourself, Identify what you need to do or be to achieve that, and connect yourself with the universe to support you to achieve that. And of course, it's not just about saying it. For you to achieve it requires you to put in the work, put in the action. You can't just pray and expect that things will happen. You need to put in the work so that the life will also support you. And so when you are able, once you are on this journey to success, and once you finally achieve the success that you want, you'll be able to create that impact. Or even once you start that journey to success, you'll be able to create that impact in life, and you'll be even remembered after your death. The value of your soul also grows because you are expanding the good that you are, and you'll be able to also support others equally to also take that journey to also achieve success. And so know that you are destined for success. In fact, the fact that the universe has birthed itself here as you, and you are here right now, means that you are destined for success. Because life in itself is destined for success. Life in itself is seeking to become more of itself. And so if life has brought you here, that means you are part of life's plan for its own success. And so you know that whatever you do is geared towards the success of life. And so you are really destined for success. And so I leave you with Jeremiah 29:11, which says that, "For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, said the Lord, thoughts of peace and not evil, and to give you the expected end." And so surely with God, that expected end, or that success story that you want to achieve for yourself, will certainly come to pass, to fruition. Thank you, listeners, for listening. Thank you for your audience. And so once again, I invite you to Ethereum Mission, the church, the Center for Spiritual Empowerment. We are located in Accra at the General Accra Highway, next to the Guel filling station. And so you can reach us on, if you want to partake in any of our services, or you want to receive our daily inspirational messages, you can reach us on 0264 177 633 and also 0548 177 633. Now, Athenian Mission is actually celebrating their 45th year anniversary, 45 years of spiritual enlightenment. This coming Sunday marks the day for our anniversary celebration. And so we have our church cloth, the anniversary cloth, which is still available. You can contact the numbers that I provided. I mentioned them again, 0264 177 633. You can contact these numbers to also get your anniversary cloth. Now, if you are listening to me and you're not in Ghana, you can equally partake in our anniversary by donating or sending your contributions also through these same numbers, 0264 177 633. This Sunday is going to be exciting, it's going to be power-packed, and I'm inviting you all to partake and come and join us in the celebration of our 45th year anniversary. Thank you, and God bless you.
God bless you. What is your success story? That was splendid. I was making lots of notes, lots of notes. And I'm certain you're also thrilled and you have learned something. If you're in the US and you have some questions, 0013156364063. 0013156364063. If you're in the UK, 020-8144-8180. 020-8144-8180. And if you are outside of the United Kingdom, 0044020 08144-8180. 00440-2081-44-8180. And our sister is ever ready to answer your questions. She is power-packed. As she said, the Ethereum Mission is celebrating its 45th anniversary, and you have the opportunity to celebrate with them irrespective of where you find yourself. I'm certain that at the end of the show, she will still give out some of the numbers. So if you want to contribute, you can do so. Beautiful. Hello, Abigail. Hello, Abigail.
Hello, Dorcas.
Great. So there are some questions here. Great. So there are some questions. I will crave your indulgence to listen to them carefully, so you could help us with some explanations. So there's a question from Samuel in the US. He says, they often say use what you have to get what you want. They often say use what you have to get what you want. Would it be wrong for a lady to use her beautiful body to woo men to get what she wants? Will it be wrong for a lady to use her beautiful body to woo men to get what she wants?
Okay. Well, first of all, as human beings, we've all been given the power of choice, where we have the power to decide whatever actions that we want to take in. And of course, these actions also come with consequences. Now, in the instance of using what you have, maybe your body to get money, that I believe is also a choice. However, I mentioned that all these are material acquisitions. And so once you get these possessions, you are never really fully satisfied. You never feel that inner satisfaction. And at the end of the day, it's your soul that you own. That's the only thing you have. And so if someone is choosing to use their body to get money, perhaps it's their choice. Not to say that it's the right choice, because like I said, there are certainly consequences that the person will definitely get. The person could be infected with STDs. The person could be killed because you don't even know who you're even going to be with. So there are certainly consequences, but then it all also comes down to a matter of choice. And so that's why I'm bringing you this particular teaching, so that even the choices that you make sure that whatever choices and decisions that you make are geared towards your spiritual success and not after human pleasures.
Awesome. That's very beautiful. So what is the proof that spiritual success gives satisfaction? What is the proof that spiritual success gives satisfaction? Are atheists not feeling satisfied? Are atheists?
Well, there's talking about atheists. Now, atheists are people that really, some of them don't believe in the existence of God. Not to say they don't believe, they believe that there's a higher power at work. They just choose to dissociate themselves from identifying this power or calling this power as God. But these atheists also believe in love. They believe in giving. They believe in generosity. God is love. And so if you are demonstrating love, if you are being kind, you are being generous, you are demonstrating love. And that is what will bring them the inner satisfaction or the success that they want to achieve. So I think that covers it for that question. I hope I've answered the person.
Exactly. I'm sure the person is really it's very impressive. Okay, so for myself, there is a saying, and of course it's even in the Bible. They said, money answers all things. So I was thinking perhaps you were going to say financial success is the ultimate, but you said spiritual. Can you clarify that for me?
And so I mentioned earlier on that certainly we are here to serve, and the reward for service is money. So in other words, the only reason why we are here is really to get money. And we are getting the money not for ourselves, but to promote the good that we are. And so whatever money that you are getting, you are using to promote the loving spirit that you are by giving more to other people, the generous spirit that you are by giving to charity.
So it means that though money is powerful, we need money in life, that is not the ultimate, right? Hello?
Yes.
Yes, I was asking that.
Can you come again? Did you ask a follow-up question?
Yes, I did. I was asking. Yes, I did.
Okay.
I was asking. Since money, like money answers all things, and I mean, you offer service in return for money. It's not ultimate. It's not the ultimate. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
It's not ultimate. It's not the ultimate. Is that what you mean?
Your line kept breaking. So are you saying that money is not the ultimate, or?
So I was asking, since we are here to work for money, why is money not the ultimate? Or why is financial success not the ultimate, but spiritual? That was my question.
Well, because we are spirit beings. And so as spirit beings, what we are really here to promote life. We are here to evolve for the promotion of life. And that is the main reason why we are here. We are only using our physical body to expand the spirit's virtues that we are. And that is why spiritual success is the ultimate, because essentially we are spirit beings. And also I mentioned the fact that at the end of the day, no one is buried with their money. There's no story of when you die, even if you are buried with your money, you won't go to wherever you are going with your money. So no rich person is really buried with their money. All that they have is their soul. And so if all that you have is your soul, that should tell you that ultimately growing your soul or expanding or being successful in your spiritual life is the ultimate.
Beautiful. I really love the explanation. I love it so much. So apart from the inner satisfaction, what makes spiritual success the ultimate? Apart from the inner satisfaction, what makes the spiritual success the ultimate?
It makes it the ultimate because, like I just mentioned, when you die or when you exit your body, that is all you have, really. You don't have your family there. You don't have, you don't die with your family. I mean, you are dying alone and you are exiting this body alone as the spirit that is within you that is exiting. And so because of that, the fact that you are spirits and when you die, that is all that you have. It's not even just about the fulfillment, but take it from that angle that when I die, the only thing that I have is my spirit. And so what will be the point? So even I gave a verse that said, what is the point of gaining all the wealth and losing your soul? Because when you die, really that's all that you have. And so why not focus on having success even after your death? So that should be your ultimate.
Certainly, it should be the ultimate. However, are you saying we shouldn't enjoy here? I mean, what is the benefit if you are not dead and you are here? The leader and founder will say, enjoy life. Unpack the enjoy. What is the benefit of being spiritual? What is it?
Well, you get to expand, you get to help other people. I mean, isn't it a joy when you are able to help someone who is in need? I mean, you can bring to mind instances where you've helped other people. How did you feel? Didn't it bring you some form of joy? So certainly once you are able to achieve this spiritual success while on earth, you're able to live a life and even serve as an inspiration to people on earth. Have several impacts on as many people that you have. And so that is one of the benefits of even having spiritual success right here on earth.
Awesome. Emmanuel from Finland says, that is phenomenal. I love it. And I love the teaching. Certainly, he's thrilled and he loves the teaching today. Well, there are so many questions, but time is not on our side and we may have to draw the curtains here. Today happens to be the birthday of one of the wonderful souls who has been on the program for several times, Emmanuel Jackson. So, Emmanuel, wherever you are, we wish you a happy birthday. This is from me and Papa Smiley. We wish you a very happy birthday, and of course, from Ethiopian Mission as well. Abigail, once again, we would like to have the numbers for those who would like to donate something to Ethiopian Mission as they celebrate the anniversary. Since maybe someone just tuned in, and it will be a pleasure for the person to have the numbers. So if you could help us with the numbers once.
Okay, so like I mentioned, this coming Sunday is our 45th anniversary. And so if you will not be able to come here physically to support us, you can equally send your 0264 177 633 and 0548 177 633. So we still have our church cloth, and equally reach out to these numbers and get your church cloth so that you can join us to celebrate our anniversary. We are located, if you want to partake in our ceremony, we are located in Accra at the General Accra Highway next to the Well Filling Station. And like I mentioned, our phone numbers once again is 0264 177 633 and 0548 177 633. Thank you all for listening once again. God bless you.
God bless you. Just a quick one. So on Facebook, some of our viewers on Facebook gave some comments. So we have Cedric Kobler. He says, success is a character. Wow, I love this wisdom. It has been a very wonderful journey. We have learned so much. Personally, I have learned so much with the teachings and certainly with the questions and answers. I mean, we're just phenomenal. We're just on top of the game and everything. Thank you very much. And certainly we will celebrate the anniversary with the Ethiopian Mission International, the Center for Spiritual Empowerment. Thank you once again. My name is Dorcas, and the producer has been Papa Smiley. Bye-bye.
Father, Mother God, lift my vision beyond duality and seeming opposites to that sacred vision of your one and indivisible self. O God, grant me the blessed vision that sees only your divine presence in and through all of life. You are the only power without opposite. There is nothing else besides you. You encompass the earth, the solar and other starry systems and galaxies. You alone are God. To you I surrender always, and from you I draw my power. So now, my spirit rises with the spirit of life, and the sound of my voice echoes in the hearts of all men.
God is